A man will get into a relationship with one woman.
Okay.
And then say he cheats because fuckboys still exist and they are still winning.
You're not winning. Y'all not winning.
He gets into a relationship with a woman and then he starts fucking with another female. Okay. And he's been telling wifey A that he doesn't want any kids. But then he goes out and impregnates mama one. And then wifey A is complaining, you told me you didn't want kids. But he went out and had kids with her? That's because he didn't want to have kids with you. Every man has different expectations within every relationship. He might not want to have kids with that woman.
What it is,
but he
that
wants
you're
to have kids with that
honesty.
woman.
At that point, you're lacking honesty. Yeah, because
if I tell you I don't want kids, it doesn't. I don't have to include with you. That's just unnecessary. That's
you're lacking. That's an excuse. That's an excuse. You're lacking honesty. You don't want to man up. You don't want to say what it is that I don't want kids. Oh yeah. But that was with you though. Come on, we're not even going like that. No, we're not going like that.
How about I tell you that a man's expectations change depending on who he's with? Then can he go like that?
You're in a relation. This is what I'm saying, that you have to be honest and be open to the things that you're involved in. If we are in an exclusive relationship, we're exclusive. It's a me and you thing, baby. So that means like anything.
But the expectations I have with you don't have to be the same as the expectations I want with somebody else.
You wouldn't be with anybody else because this was an exclusive relationship.
And so my expectations with you are set in stone. I don't want kids.
Okay.
And if we break up,
so why can't that change?
And I date somebody else,
why can't that change in a man though? Why can't it be like, hey, I don't want kids right now, and then
it doesn't work like that. For a man, it does not work. A man's expectations are consistent within a relationship. It's just depending on who he's with. Whatever I'm telling you, you can't think of one thing that a man wants at the beginning that he doesn't want at the end.
Many men, they can want kids, they cannot or want kids, and then they can get in this relationship with a woman and then want or not want kids. I'm telling, just like marriage. Hey, people even transition into different religions. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about it like that way, and now I'm looking at it this way. So you mean to tell me that?
I don't think an ideology change is the same as like your expectations in a relationship.
What do you mean? You could get married on this. You can get married on the God, or you can get married on nobody.
As a guy, you can change your mind as your favorite color. Chances are you won't because you're a man and you're consistent. So you don't change your favorite color.
But they do.
They don't.
But they do.
Men don't change their favorite color.
I think we hold you. I want to say, and I'm gonna say this: you holding a man so high, and we just gotta shout out to the ladies because at the end of the day,
that's not what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're holding it to like these people are so they're not gonna change. Their expectations are not gonna differ from when they start to when they finish. This is the thing: you could literally want to be with somebody, and then timeline, I'm good on you.
But you asked
so now the standard expectation has changed because now you don't want to be with that
earlier,
person.
why are we stuck in that mindset of standardization? Why are we stuck in structure, abiding by rules? But that is the most core thing in the male culture is that stability within the structure, or the what's the word I'm looking for? Abiding by the structure. That is the most core thing for men. So we maneuver as if there is a structure of rules that we have to abide by. There are certain things that a man has to do. Women are more liberated. For women, I don't have to do anything that I don't fucking want to do. Men don't get to do that. No man on this planet gets to walk around and not be negatively looked at for saying, I don't want to do anything that society tells me I have to do.
That's not what women say.
That's exactly what women say.
No.
What?
No.
Women are all about fighting the societal rules of today.
No.
What?
No.
All women.
No.
They are literally all about fighting the standard of today. Think about what I just said and tell me. Now, I want to hear you say women are not against fighting the standard of today.
What's the standard of today?
Oh, right. So now you want to get into specifics instead of just saying that.
I want to get into specifics.
A woman is supposed to do this, has a role to play in the household.
No. A role of what?
That's the
standard. She has to be a mom.
But that's the standard.
Not the standard
That is the standard.
No, that's not the standard. We got to remember.
It's not the standard anymore because women are fighting. What's a standard that men used to have to abide by that men say, I don't want to abide by that anymore? And don't get negatively looked upon for it.
What's that, marriage?
That they don't look at negatively because they don't want to get married? No. Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
That's all I hear women complain about is men don't want to get married no more. They don't put rings on fingers.
This is the thing, but this is like we are generalizing a thing that is so simplistic, right? Like, we don't have to basically group it all together to where it's like, oh, men don't want to get married, women don't want to, he has to marry me at a certain time. Not every female thinks like that. And because they don't think like that is because it's not a fight against the standards of society. It's meet me out where I'm at. Grow with me out where I'm at. And if you don't want to fuck with that, then don't. Go about your business. Women are so much more powerful than men like to believe. And before, and not even
we're fighting. Liberators.
No, we're not fighting against it because we still want the men to have a masculinity about that. We still want them to have
an enemy. That's the episode name right there. See an enemy.
We want them to have that man quality. Like, yeah, that's my man. But you gotta uplift. But
some women don't want that. You say that, but a lot of women, I know a bajillion and 6 fucking females that say, I don't need a man. I don't need somebody. I can handle my life.
It's not I don't need a man.
It is that you don't need a man because that's what you say. I'm literally taking the words right out of their fucking mouth.
Where y'all standards at? Like, y'all gonna have to take it up a couple notches because y'all really low and y'all rather be fuckboys.
Just because I listen to the females that talk.
Y'all rather be fuckboys.
I'm not a fuckboy.
I said y'all rather be fuckboys. Y'all rather play this game.
Because fuckboys are winning.
Y'all not winning.
F-boys are winning. That actually might be the episode name.
Not winning. Y'all not winning. That shit's whack.
City boys up 1,000.
City boys been played out. That's why y'all got city girls out here and y'all complaining about them. Figure out what my all in all tidbit is. Figure out what the fuck it is that you want. So that way you are able to understand, hey, this is what I like. This is what I don't like. You welcoming threesomes into your relationship and you're not even like, hey, I love this. I like girls. When you welcome in threesomes in a relationship, you got to make that shit make sense.
Why do women think like it's okay for a man to go around and talk about his expectations? Why do women argue that it's okay for a man to talk about, or he should be upfront about his expectations? But every time a man talks about his expectations, he's penalized for it. If I talk about my standards in weight, complexion, regiments, any kind of routines, habits, all that kind of stuff, so a lot of guys get frowned upon.
Like, why are they getting like?
Yeah, if I say I don't date fat women.
Why is it a problem though?
Why is what a problem?
I don't feel like that's a problem.
You don't think fat women are a problem, or you don't think a man saying I don't like?
I don't think a man saying this is what this. It's a preference. Mm-hmm. I don't want nobody that's the same height as me. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. Level up or don't.
But then I say I don't like tall women.
That's fine. But why
saying
is
that? But what is the world saying?
The world said you can.
The world is not relevant to this podcast, okay?
You want to be. The world's definitely saying be who the fuck you want to be.
As long as it's me.
No,
that's what the world is saying.
It does not have to be you. It does not have to be you. We have to like. It does not have to be you. And that's where it's like you got to stick up for yourself on what it is that you like. If you saying you don't like this type of body type, why are you attracted to that body type, or why are you going at that body type? Make it make sense.
So people should be able to say what their preferences are.
Yes.
So if I said I don't want to date a trans woman, would the internet kill me right now? Should I hit my cancel button?
Maybe.
See? All right then. And we're going to hit it.
Warning. Cancel culture is imminent.
I rest my case.
But why? That's what I'm saying. We care too much about the world. We care too much about things that don't, like, that doesn't even benefit us.
I just want you to think with the scenario I just put you through. I just said, what if I say I don't want to date trans people? Do I have to hit my cancel button? You said probably.
Do you?
Because you know that's how the world works.
But that's on you. You're sharing that. Why does that have to be publicized? If this is not that, this is something that you don't want
to publicize that.
Why?
You can't. It's a negative to publicize your.
It doesn't have to be negative, but this is the thing. So okay, people are going to comment on that, right? So you need to be able to be ready for those consequences, good or bad.
Why is there a consequence for me stating
a consequence? Does not have to be bad. Though.
I didn't slap him.
Okay, but this is your opinion. Anytime you state your opinion, be ready for that backslash. That's why we have social media. That's why we have these Twitters and Facebook. Facebook is the ghetto diary.
I don't even think a preference falls into the category of an opinion.
Okay.
I think those are two different things. I don't think you should receive the same consequences for having a preference as you should for having an opinion.
It's your preference, right? Why do you need to state your preference?
That's so that you know
that's when you're letting people make an opinion. Now it's my opinion is this. I like this. Why do you need to say that? If this is what you're attracted to, this is what you're attracted to.
Who needs to know?
Everybody.
That's not fitting the criteria. What are you talking about? If I say I don't like fat bitches and you a fat bitch, that means you know not to slide in my DMs. And that's my woe of the week. Why did we go on this 30-minute tangent about my woe of the week?